Shalom, shalom, brothers and sisters, mishpacha, family, shalom. I greet you all with peace and love on today. I decided to get out. It's a nice day today, beautiful day in the neighborhood. I want to address a few things concerning my post, my page, my life, and what I truly believe in my heart and in my root. It's no surprise that I believe that we are the descendants of the children of Israel, or YAHUAH, or YAHSHA'Al, depending on what you want to, address it as. We are the Abrit people, Hebrew people. So when I speak against the lies of Christianity, the religion of Christianity, that's exactly what I'm speaking towards and against, the lies and the continual bondage of the chosen people. And let me explain something to you about the bondage of the chosen people. The only reason the Most High have put any of these nations above us is because of disobedience and wickedness and rebellion and stiff-necked and hard-headed. And this is no lie. You can go research all of this stuff. It's in your Bibles. I have a few Bibles here right now that I'm studying out of today. King James, most popular. Even though there are errors in the King James Bible, and a lot of our people have written it off as a white man's book, or have because of some of the translations or things translated in error, they just throw the book away altogether. And you can't do that. The thing is, I would advise all of melanated people, slave descents here in America, or scattered abroad, wherever you are, because the Most High scattered us throughout the four corners of this earth. But wherever you are, I would advise you to come back to this book, not as a Gentile with the mindset of being a Gentile, but with the mindset that this book was written to your people, your ancestors, as y'all want to do with all this new energy and praying to your ancestors and all that stuff. I don't see where y'all got, but that's other stuff. See, that's one of the problems with us. We're trying to mix and match religions and mix and match customs and things into this awakening that have no business being there. We don't pray to no ancestors. We don't call up on no ancestors to do nothing. We have one power, and that is YAHUAH. YAHUAH, Yahusha. And because of these things our ancestors did, it has trickled down generation to generation to generation. And these are the generational curses, as well as Christianity. Now, you can believe what you want to believe. You can respect all religions if you want, but respecting all religions means you agree with them. And if you agree with them, that means you agree with their gods. And if you agree with their gods, you have broken a commandment right there, and you will always have that delusional mindset. You cannot do this one world, one religion thing. All these gods are all the same, and we are all holding hands, singing Kumbaya. No. If these other so-called religions respected the black man or woman as much as the black man and woman call themselves respecting their religion, well, where are they at when we're getting killed in the street? Where are they at standing for us? But you give so much reverence and respect to their religion. What have they done for you? And see, that's the problem with bad teaching and the bad translations and the Roman Catholics that have tainted and touched things and changed things. So now you have everybody believing that this world loves them. Everybody in cahoots against you. And it's plain to see in the scriptures. We have been encouraging you. Read Deuteronomy 28, 27 and 28. Read those. Read Deuteronomy 27 and going into 28. See, they love to cherry pick and pick things out. And so they always tell you, you know, the Most High loves a cheerful giver. Give your tithes and you will be blessed, and you will this and you will that. It's always about prosperity preaching. And to me, that holds you back. I haven't paid tithes in the church in over 4 years, and I'm abundantly blessed. Now, am I blessed financially, super financially, buying mansions and stuff? No, but I haven't had a care in the world. Everything has been taken care of, you know? So I think we have to get away from that prosperity preaching and get into these statute laws and commandments of the Most High, because he never did away with his statute laws and commandments. And they have taught you guys to think that the Old Testament is done away with, but because of you doing away with the Old Testament, this is the reason there's chaos out here right now. And that is why only a remnant will be saved. He has always saved a remnant down through the history. And a lot of y'all are going to miss the bus because you're scared to go against the grain. You don't want your family not to like you. You want to stay in the circle or in the clique in your church. You don't want anybody to have a negative thing to say about you. But if you look in the scriptures, most of the prophets didn't have a lot of friends. The Hamashiach didn't have a lot of friends. He chose 12 disciples, and that's who he rolled with. He didn't go, you know, had to have, you know, he wasn't the most popular, put it like that. Matter of fact, he was so unpopular that they killed him because he came and went against the grain of the wicked teachings and things that they had going on at that time. And this is the same thing we're doing. And there may come a time when we will die for this, trying to wake y'all up out of y'all slumber and y'all sleep, even though the Most High does this. But what we're trying to do is plant these seeds, and somebody comes along and water it, and then the Most High will give the increase to that thing. But they'll always tie that to money for you. They'll always tie that to money. And listen, I'm not saying tithing to whatever assembly, congregation, family, or whatever you're in. If the place needs something, okay, that's fine. Come together, give it what it needs. I'm not tripping on that. But if you notice in the scriptures, especially in, I think it's the book of Acts, when the church came together, they sold everything they had and put it all in one pot and took care of everything. Everything. Not just the pastor, his wife, and their family, and his Cadillac, and they tune-ups, and they... I'm not even going to go there with that mess. Y'all, you know, stay in that foolishness. If you really think that's what's blessing you, and you think, stay in the foolishness. I'm not even trying to force anything on you. I'm not trying to tell you. I'm not trying to get along with all nations and all religions and all beliefs, because it has kept us in bondage. So no, miss me with, I believe that we all, I respect all the things, because I don't see none of them stepping up to what's happening to our people in these streets and across this country and across the globe, or the world, not the globe, the flat earth. Yeah, I said it, flat earth. I don't believe in no globe, and I don't believe in nothing. No ball sits on a foundation. So I believe the Most High, and every man a liar. And we have to stop being so gullible, so naive, and so lazy. Open your books. Read that book with the knowledge. First, ask the Most High to download his wisdom and knowledge and understanding into you. You're not going to get everything on the first try. You're not going to get it right. You're not. You're going to go through a lot of things, You're going to have to filter through a lot of things and shift through a lot of things until you find what's connecting with the book and with your rule. The Most High will not steer you wrong. He said he sent back the Comforter to guide us in all truth. So he didn't say you had to have no pastor. He didn't say you had to have nobody over you, no minister, no apostle, nobody. He didn't say that. He called us royal priests. He said he'll make a nation of priests out of us. But there's only one high priest. And I don't get into all of that mess that they try to throw out there. But, you know, we know the order. But what I'm saying, my brothers and sisters, stop fighting us tooth and nail with this thing and just research it for yourself. I know y'all want to hold on to this Christianity so bad. I know, because grandmama did it, granddaddy did it, auntie did it, my great grandma did it, my best uncle did it, my friend's mama put me up on. They all were so loving and kind. Take a look at them. Go look at that series. These people have been putting this stuff in these movies and in Hollywood and in the Avengers and all of this stuff for years. And we was too naive, too dumbfounded to know that they were talking about us right in our face. But now they don't care now. Now the wickedness is out. Now a young Hebrew man has sold his soul, can slide down a pole from the heavens and into hell and give Hashatan a lap dance. Come on, y'all. Now they got cartoons where the mama sleeping with the mama and the daddy sleeping with the daddy, and they got a baby and then they raising it and it's so nice. Well, last time I checked, the scriptures that you Christians so-called say you believe in say that a man laying with a man and a woman laying with a woman was against the Most High, as well as swine. But I see you pastors still barbecuing and cooking swine on your grill for your family. But you'll get up and dance and shuck and jive every Sunday. Now, am I judging you? No, the book is. The book judge you. I don't have to judge you. If I'm repeating what this book say, the word of the Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Elohim of that book judges you, not me. His words say this, not me. So don't come to me talking about only Yah can judge you, because he judging you with his words. And who's spitting his words out? Me. Yeah, I am. There's a whole book called Judges. So please stop it with the only, because when he judge you, it ain't no ifs, ands, or maybes about it. You gone if he's not pleased with you. This is all I'm telling you guys. Change your mindset, change your heart. Change your mindset and change your heart. Change your heart. Circumcise your hearts. Become humble as a child and go back into this book. Go back into this book. Go back into this book and read this book from a standpoint of being an Israelite and find out why he made a covenant with them. They broke the covenant after so many chances. This is actually the 8th or 9th, I believe, captivity that Israel has been in due to disobedience and hard-headedness and stiff-neckedness. This is not the first slavery, but this will be the last one. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is there's a great awakening going on right now. And the Most High is going to start to gather all of his children that scattered, that he scattered. They didn't just scatter. They scattered through persecution, through, just disobedience, period. That's the root of the whole problem of why we're here in America. This is why. Disobedience. That's the root to the problem. No matter how many cop killings you get, and no matter how many Black Lives signs you go out here with and do all of the marching and all of this stuff, it's not going to help you if you haven't repented and turned back to the statute, laws, and commandments of the Most High. So I'm telling you guys, reevaluate everything you've been learned. We have been indoctrinated since we were children, indoctrinated with their history of what they want to tell. And now let's say this, and this goes back from my parents, whatever. Even though like my grandfather, I don't even think he finished school, so he didn't really get a chance to get indoctrinated with too much of anything. But he also didn't get a chance, I think, to really know who he truly was. Now, whether the Most High, I don't know what the Most High's judgment will be for that. But here's my thing. We have been indoctrinated since the first bell rung in school. Indoctrinated with their history of what we've been, indoctrinated of how much worthiness they thought of us, or how much we were worth, and just their story. They whitewashed everything, and you had a Martin Luther King picture and a white Jesus. But if you open this book and read this book, where did they get a white Jesus from? So now let's fast forward. Oh, everybody then figured that out. He's not white. Well, what the color matter? It matters a lot. Can you imagine what a young Hebrew boy life may have turned out to be had he been brought up in the scriptures and in the Torah, in the law of the Most High? Had he known that his Messiah was a man of color just like him? But everything they ever painted black was bad for us. Everything they ever painted black was bad for us. Black cats, black people, black this, black that. Black is bad, black is darkness, black is this. The Most High created everything. But he chose us. He chose our people. He did not choose those J people over there. They have not went through any of the curses of this book, and they know it for a fact. But you people want to still cling to them and say, they this, they that, and I love. I don't even want to get into that. It's foolishness. If you read Deuteronomy, none of the curses fit them. But the curses fit us. And the curses still ring true today. Who's still getting killed in the street? Who's still getting hung? Don't think they ain't hung nobody. May not have heard of anything lately, but just go back a couple years. But hey, a girl just got killed the other day. And with all due respect, it was a sad situation. It was very sad. But and the officer was white. And it's just bad timing for that man, because he really, looking at that video, that man, the heat was on, and he could not react fast enough to control this young lady. Now, I will say this, because I can hear her daddy on the tape. Why would he have his daughter out there with a knife? Knowing how the police treat our people, why do you have your daughter out there with a knife? Especially if y'all call the police. If y'all called the police, why not be on the up and up till they get there? Don't act a fool when they get there, and then it cost this girl her life. These people don't care about us, man. And I'm not saying all of them are bad, because some of these Gentiles know. They had to go back and reevaluate the things their pastors was teaching them. And they said, hey, this book says if we don't cling to them Israelites, something ain't right. The book talks to us. We are the law keepers, and we're supposed to be teaching righteously our nation and other nations that come into this thing. Other nations that accept this covenant. But first, we have to get our house in order. But these Gentiles are catching on faster than our own people. Our own people buck and fight tooth and nail with you about it. You know why? Because you want to hold on to the lie that was inherited by your father and their father. And y'all want to keep these traditions going. But the Hamashiach came and told us, no. We ain't doing no man's traditions. We doing what the will of the Father. And y'all are not doing the will of the Father. And you can't say you do, because y'all celebrate every pagan holiday there is. Every pagan holiday. So stop calling yourselves Christians. Because if Christians mean Christ-like and follower of Christ, y'all not following Christ. Christ didn't celebrate these pagan holidays. Christ kept the Passovers. the Sabbaths. And that's another thing. It says right here in these commandments that keep the Sabbath day. Y'all don't even do that. Y'all change that up and want to keep it and say that that's right. That's not righteous, man. It's not righteous. And to the bruise, we all over the place with some of this stuff. We all over the place with some of this stuff. I get it. But I know that it's going to be a new order coming when Hamashiach touched down. So whatever we ain't got right now, we're going to have to get it right, or he's going to get it right for us. Now, whether it be held against us at judgment time, I don't know. But I think he will honor that we are at least trying. We're at least trying to get back to that ancient path. We're at least trying to keep up with his feast days. We're at least trying to keep up with his Sabbaths and new moon. We're trying to do all of this because we were stripped of everything. We were stripped of everything. And they only wanted to teach us from slavery on up. And anytime a black man raised up, they killed him. You know why? Just to keep you in your place. But now it's time to die for this, man. Our future is on the line. And when I'm not talking about my kids, my grandkids, and the kids after them, our future is on the line because we don't know when this thing is going to end. But the way it looks, y'all going to continue to be rebellious. So, my brothers and sisters in Christianity, in Islam, in whatever else, because them are the only two main things I think our people jump in. All that other stuff, y'all want to be Egyptians, worshiping or Kemetic and all that other stuff with all them. Y'all swear y'all can't believe in this book, but y'all believe in all of them eagle heads and all of that crazy stuff. It's so much foolishness, man. Listen, man. Get in this book. Read this book. Stop trying to debunk the book. Stop trying to find fault in the book. And genuinely humble yourself as a child. Oh, a little ashy there. Anyway, but humble yourself as a child and start to read this book. Even if you don't understand it, just start to read it and asking the Father to show it to you. And watch, I'm telling you, he will show it to you. He will reveal these things. He says, seek the kingdom. Seek the kingdom, and all these other things I will add on to you. That means you need a wife, you need a husband. If you need it, you're trying to get things going. The Most High will do these things. The Most High will do it. He may be saving y'all from some of these things that y'all just don't know about. And he may be working on you. I know he works on me constantly. Constantly. Because I'm not, don't look at me as if I'm perfect, because I'm not. I deal with things constantly. But what I do is I wake up every day, I thank the Most High, I pray to the Most High, and I ask him to guide my steps. And I put my trust, all of it, in him. I don't put my trust in man no more, because man will sit up and tell you some regurgitated nonsense and have you going straight to hell. Have you going straight to hell. I'm telling y'all, man. Humble down. Get in this book. You are the chosen people. We are the children of Israel. We're the descendants of those children. This is why we have it so hard. But he loves us. He loves us. If he didn't love us, he wouldn't have sent us away back home. So, with that being said, man, peace and blessings and all honor to the Most High, YAHUAH, Yahushua, and thank you, Father. Matter of fact, I'll close this out with a prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. You don't have to give us an abundance of stuff right away. Just give us our daily bread and forgive us of our crimes. And forgive those who have committed crimes against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, and the esteem, and the honor, forever and ever. Amen. Hallelujah. Listen, y'all. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Our daily bread, the daily manna, we have it in Yahushua HaMashiach. He's our daily bread. Go ahead and eat some of it. Go ahead and learn him and see what he wanted us to do. It's not rocket science. But you have to realize who you are, who we are. We are a nation, but we will suffer. We will suffer until we turn back to these statute laws and commandments. We will continue to see our people dying on the news every day. Every day. We will continue to suffer the plagues that have been unleashed on this earth. We will continue to suffer all of that. Just go read those scriptures, man. When the Most High was tearing Egypt up, the disobedient YAHSHA'Al is the ones that went out with them. But the obedient ones, they were in his strong tower. And this is all I'm telling y'all. Come into his strong tower. Start to be the men and women that the Most High wanted us to be. We're not. We are filthy rags. We do everything all the other heathens do, or outside nations. We are the nation that these laws was given to and should be following them. With that being said, I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Peace and blessings. I love each and every one of y'all. Even though it may be strife and beef with some of y'all, I don't even care no more. I am the peacekeeper or the peacemaker now, regardless of who you are. So, with that being said, shalom. Peace.